Today's trip is through the heart of the biggest national park in the Netherlands, the Veluwe. In this part of the Veluwe, I always get the feeling I'm not in the Netherlands but in a remote part of the world. You can walk for hours without seeing any humans, and the landscape is simply beautiful. The first point in this trip is the fire tower, or as we call it in Dutch, the brandtoren, which is settled on Roosendaal's field. The tower is 34 meters high, and with clear skies you can see about 60 kilometers. The tower was built in 1949 and used to discover bushfires, so somebody would sit up here on the lookout. Because of the use of airplanes to discover fires, the tower and its 20 sisters and brothers were taken out of service in 1978. After 11 years of standing unemployed in the field, an article in a newspaper in 1989 stated that all the fire towers would be dismantled. The Fire Tower Foundation was established to save this particular one. A few local companies restored the tower by fully taking it apart and rebuilding it in 1992. It was reopened with a lot of festivities. The tower is now not only a monument, it's also a landmark, which helps a lot of people to define where they are or where they have to go. While sitting on this fallen tree, I start seeing signs for my next point of interest. Dots of red-brown hair are stuck to the branches. I have entered Highlander country. In the middle of this stretched out yellow field, with here and there a flock of Highlanders, I see the sculpture The Highlander. This bronze artwork is made by Jan Moog and is standing here since 2013. It's an ode to the wild and to the Highlander. I've been here a couple times before, but never I seen the Highlander so close to the sculpture. So today must be very special. As I entered the forest edge, there are two more places I wanted to visit. The first one is called Signaal Inbos. This is the highest point in the national park, with its 109.9 meters, and it's marked with a stone. It's also the highest point in the province. The second point is a bit more special and called T-Rose 2. T-Rose 1, 2 and 3 were radio broadcasting stations from the German Luftwaffe in World War II. They used these 15 meters high wooden structures to signal and measure aircraft from their own and from the Allied forces. T-Rose 1 is at a place called Terlet, which is now an airfield for mainly gliders. T-Rose 3 is now the foundation of a modern-day transmission tower, and T-Rose 2 is located here in the forest, which wasn't a forest in World War II. At first I thought that T-Rose 2 was only one tower, but after I found a second foundation in the forest, I did some more research and found out that T-Rose 1 and T-Rose 2 were made up from each 5 towers. The name T-Rose stands in connection with the name Terlet, where T-Rose 1 is. The German Luftwaffe used code names from flowers, beginning with the same letter as the name of the location where the tower was located. After the war, the towers were destroyed, and only the foundations are still here. As you can see, the trip has come to an end. We're nearly at the Brand Tower again. I want to thank you for watching, and if you want to see more of these videos, subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next episode.